Why should you have to?
I'll tell you why. Because this involves my mother, Ava Vitale, whose own father drugged and manipulated her, who's been in prison and in psych wards. And the thing that she's done. He would have died because of her.
Yeah, Steph invited me over for dinner with her family. It was a last minute thing, honestly. I don't know if you know her dad very well, but sort of ended up in the hot seat with him.
Yeah, let me guess. Grilled you about your intentions the whole time.
I guess you do know him fairly well. Yeah, I mean, I assured him that Steph just wants to be friends and that I totally respect that. So, you know, save the speech about staying away from your daughter and not breaking her heart.
Yeah, good. Good, yeah. You know, when I asked you about you having dinner with Stephanie, I didn't mean it to come across as jealousy. It's just curiosity. You know, I get it. I don't even have a right to ask that. So, but I mean, whatever happens between the two of you, I really do wish you the best. You know, whether that's a continuing friendship or something more.
Sorry, it's just it's a big 180 from the chat who confronted me about all this before.
Yeah, well, I know. I just, I was wrong. If you two mutually agree to something more, then who am I to say anything, right?
Wow. Wow. Thank you for being clear about where you stand on my relationship with Stephanie. And for being cool about that.
Cool about what?
Scavenger hunt. Xander didn't want the paper to sponsor, but we have overruled him.
Good, because I just spent a good chunk of my evening with Wendy and Trev going over all the details, and it's going to be great. And I wanted to go over where we are with it.
You know what? You are just going to have to hold that thought, because I just got a tip that Ava Vitale and your brother have been hauled into the police station for questioning. So I'm going to get down there and see what I can find out. I assume you have no objections to that.
Us. No, go.
What am I gonna do if I can't get it out? Get what the urine off her bed.
What was that about? If I could just have a moment to confer with my client.
You know
Lemon
what?
juice?
Clyde Weston? Yeah, he's the son of a bitch who butchered
Kill
my
it.
sister-in-law. So yeah,
I'll
I went to
be
Statesville,
watching it.
paid him a visit to look him in the eye. Tell him I hope he rots in hell. Is there a problem with that?
What's up with the mustache?
No. No problem at all.
I
What you
too
Ava?
sprayed it and
But
let it
John
sit
was,
and stuff.
exploring opportunities to volunteer with the incarcerated. Okay, nobody's gonna buy that. But you wanna know why I was there? Clyde tried to kill my son. And he sent a message that if I didn't work for him, that he would succeed. So yeah, I went to the prison to tell him I wouldn't do it.
And what, he just took no for an answer? He backed off just like that?
No, can I say, I can be very convincing.
Well, Ava, you're not very convincing right now. Because obviously every word out of your mouth is a lie.
Okay, that is enough. You need to back off, detective. And you need to get control of your cops. And since neither one of my clients is under arrest, we're leaving.
You're free to go.
Not me. Not yet.
What?
I want to talk to Detective Michaels first. Alone.
No. No way.
I have to strongly advise against that.
not a good idea, Ava.
Yeah. Well, I have the right to speak to whoever I want. Well, you also have the right to remain silent, which I strongly advise. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna speak to him, whether you like it or not. Fine. Your neck.
What's going on in there?
I wish I knew. So you had Everett pull the mention of the drug raid at the bistro.
Yeah, and it didn't sit too well with him.
I'm sure it didn't. But since I've taken on the bistro as a client, I appreciate your discretion. Especially since the raid proved fruitless, as you know.
Yeah, no, I know, but yeah, Everett still thinks that I'm censoring the story to protect my family. Anyway, we hashed it out. We came to an understanding, both professionally and personally.
Personally.
Yeah, I'm not telling you anything that you don't